So, John, 2 games, 2 draws. How have you assessed your team's performance in both of the games?
Good and bad. Good and bad. Really pleasing in some parts of it. I think we've played some decent football in patches. You know, we've dominated halves of games. Consistency, we probably need to be better. Regards of character, showed a lot of character. Obviously, we've come back 3 times from behind 3 times in the 2 games we've had. So yeah, and touch wood, unbeaten. So quite pleasing. But you know, I want to win football matches. You know, we want to win football matches, and it's coming up with the formula to try and get us so we can achieve it.
Definitely. And Alex Cameron came on in the second half, put a great performance up. How is he feeling fitness wise?
Well, I think he's a bit sore, so he'll probably be doubtful for the weekend, just because we just have to be careful with him. You know, he came on, he was okay. I wasn't sure whether we could start him the other day, just because we didn't quite know where he was, and it's probably a good job we didn't. So it's probably doubtful for the weekend's game.
And how is the team overall looking for injuries? Who's fit?
Yeah, good. Big Dents is trained this morning. We'll see how he is tomorrow. He's done obviously a little bit more work today, so hopefully he will. You know, we can have him involved at the weekend. Everybody else, other than obviously the long-term ones, have been fine.
And Lee Shaw got off the mark in the league. That must be a big confidence booster for him
yes,
as well.
I'm really pleased for him. I think I said after the game the other day, he's actually a coach's manager's dream. He just plays wherever you want him to play. He never kicks up a fuss. He doesn't argue with anything. He just gets on with him. I could play him in goals and he'd get on with it. And I think that's in the position we are and what we do. I think he's an absolute credit to the football club, in my opinion, and I'm really pleased for the hard work he does. He's got a little bit of reward at Solihull.
Yeah, and Jamie Sham started the game. You must have been delighted with how he equipped himself.
Yeah, I thought obviously people will target him because he's a young player, but you know he's got a strong character, and I thought he did well the other day. My concern the other day why I took him off was. He got booked early doors, which was a concern to me because we couldn't go with 10 men, and I just needed to change the shape of the team, just because we couldn't quite get on the ball, and obviously the changes worked, but you know I took taking him off and Alfie off in Tuesday's game wasn't because they were playing poorly. It was just because I just needed to change the shape, and obviously. With Jamie Bjorn on a yellow card, I was concerned that we finished the game with 11 men.
And are you going to make any changes to your side on Saturday? Have you decided yet?
Possibly, not quite sure. I don't want to make too many changes because I think we need some continuity. So we'll just see how everybody was. Certainly, if I'd have had Alex available, then obviously there would have been an obvious change there. But I don't think I have. So. We'll see. I'll see how big Tom is tomorrow before I finalise the team.
And Ebbsfleet on Saturday, they're 9th in the league. I think they're on decent form as well. What can we expect from them? Good
side. You know, they've got a lot of experience in the team. They've got players who've played in Football League experience. They're on a back of a good run. So, certainly they'll be full of confidence. But it's up to us to on Saturday to make sure, if we can, that run doesn't carry on, and we'll be certainly going out to win the game.